All right, let's do this.
We're live? Are we live? We're live.
Are we live? Maybe.
Hey guys, welcome to SHOT Show 2025. You're here at the Ghost Clover Podcast here at the EAA or European American Armory booth for day 2 of SHOT Show. We're here with my good friend Chris from CloverTac. My name is Trey with Ghost Tactical. We're here with Bo and Danny. We're going to talk some cool stuff. We'll bring Chase in from EAA here in a minute. First off, before we get off, it's been a couple years, Danny, since we've hung out. A lot of stuff's happened. I'm not going to get into that right now, but I want to say I'm happy for you and congrats, bro. You've been through hell. And if you guys were aware, I put some stuff out the last few years about the MARSOC 3. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm really just awesome and happy for you. So it's good to see him here and having fun, and you look well. We also have Bo here. We're going to kind of talk some stories real quick. If you guys want to leave some questions out there in the chat, we'll go through that. Real quick, we'll start with Danny real quick. Danny, I know that you've got a lot of stuff going on, especially at the Marine Corps and all that. But you're doing some training. You're working with Riker USA. You're working with Mitchell Defense, and they kind of merge a little bit. Right. Kind of tell people what you're kind of catch people up what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I'm just helping people wherever I can. I've got a little bit of experience on my belt, and anything that I've gained over the years, I feel like that's wisdom, and that wisdom is only gained so that you can pass it on to others. So whatever capacity I can help any brand in, or any of the guys in, that's what I'm here for.
Yeah. When you guys are doing a lot of training and all that, and you're passing your wisdom off to people that might be looking to get into self-defense or concealed carry or even more tactical stuff, what part of the training do you enjoy most? The mindset, or is it the physical tactics, or what do you enjoy teaching the most?
Mindset, I think, comes along with everything. I think it's very important to have the right mindset. You're dealing with something that can be very dangerous. So, of course, having the right, perspective in terms of handling weapons and stuff like that, that stuff, safety is paramount. But most important are the fundamentals, because when things get hectic, that's what you always fall back on.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of new gun owners come in the industry since the cough in 2020. What's one of the things, if someone's new and they're trying to learn how to be a good defensive or concealed carry shooter, what's the one thing you sit there and say, master this before anything else?
Master the fundamentals. Be careful what you hear on YouTube. Don't trust everything you hear and see. Find a credible instructor with a credible background that's vetted. Because a lot of guys say they do things and they don't. But find the right people and work with them, and then practice perfect. Get the right repetitions in.
Absolutely. We got anything over there?
No, you do not want to read that comment.
Okay. Sounds good.
But thanks, Matty.
Sorry.
I can see.
Can I see
We
it?
love you.
Who is it?
That was a weird comment. That's very inappropriate. Moving on.
Sounds good. What's next? You got any, what's the master plan 2 years down the road, man? Just living?
That's a lot. So to deal with something and endure something for a long period of time, it's not like just going to the gym and getting a workout in and then taking a shower after that and changing and moving on to the next thing. A lot of things are starting to fall in place, and a lot of good things are happening. I don't have a solid 2-year plan, but I'm open for anything, and it's nice to be without limitations right now.
Well, that's the biggest thing is, people, I guess, will never understand how quickly you can lose your freedoms in America, even though that you are one of America's finest. You're a Marine Raider, and all of a sudden you're nothing.
Right.
To get your freedom back, how good is that?
It's awesome. I mean, the thing is we had the truth to stand on, and so we just fought hard for the truth, and eventually we prevailed.
That's awesome. Bring Bo in. Bo, for people out there and all that, kind of give your background and what you're working on right now. I know you got some projects going on.
Yeah.
Give your background and tell the world, or at least the 5 people out there that are watching, what's going on.
The 5 people out there that might know me. That's probably more accurate. But yeah, I'm Bo. 22 years Marine, Recon Battalion, Force Recon, Det 1 guy, MARSOC. I was very fortunate. I had probably the best career anyone can ask for, arguably speaking. And I get to continue to hang out with top level people like I'm here today. I don't come to SHOT Show every year, but I love SHOT Show, man. Right.
Yeah.
When I retired, I went into the sports world. And the reason why I went into the sports world because, number one, I wanted to wear PT gear for the rest of my life. Right?
I mean,
I don't want to be working
who
out
doesn't
clothes.
who doesn't like the silkies, right? You
Yeah,
know?
I'm telling you, man. Like I'm
I
telling
know you do, but you get the body for the silkies.
I mean, so it's both. Oh no, I tell you, man. Like when you grow up in special ops, and it's all cool, but there's nothing like not having to wear the uniform every single day, right? And it's understandably so because we're physical people. We're always training, and that time that it takes to put on this uniform, to go formation, it takes away from valuable training time. And when I was a young truth, I didn't get it. I just wanted to be cool. But kind of longer in the tooth, got some gray. I understand the reason why that was so important. It was for nothing more to make sure we were always ready to go train and ready to receive training. So that was the first thing. That was my first ask after I retired. I wanted to wear workout clothes, and obviously I had to go into sports. So I got the sports into the leadership and team building type role, right? Where we're kind of mental skills coach, not a sports psychologist.
Yeah.
I'm not a psychologist, but a lot of
But you play one on TV, right?
Yeah, I do, man. Well, it's not only that, but I stayed at the the Holiday Inn last night. You can stay there. You can become whatever you want.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Certified, baby.
yeah. So got into sports, man. Work with NCAA, a lot of teams, football, basketball, baseball, women's teams, men's teams. Work my way up to working with rugby, professional rugby, work with USA Rugby. Just wherever there's players, teams, coaches that want to win.
Yeah.
Right. I have the recipe, not just me, but Danny has it.
Yeah.
Ron has it. Everyone in this building that's ever willing to deal with guns and tactics and close quarters, you understand what it means to win.
Absolutely.
And every team can benefit from people like us, and a lot of teams are and have benefited from us, what we know. And that's basically when it comes down to it, just want to serve.
Yeah.
Just want to serve. So.
Well, life skills breed success as well. So how much of it is not just on the field? How much of it is teaching these teams and these athletes to win in life? If you win in life, then you probably can win in competition.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. The skill that we teach is with these character skills, these strong character foundations, these things that can be measured, but not a lot of people know how to measure the intangibles. Those things live and breathe in every realm of our life.
Yeah.
Whether it's on the field, in the locker room, in the classroom, when you're with your family, you're on the bus, heading to the game, hotel, waiting for the game, in the airport, everyone's watching. Those intangible characteristics, those high standards that we've set throughout our careers transcend. I've been transcending those into sports because all the players and all the coaches and everyone that's in competitive sports, ultimately, at the end of the day, man, you're trying to win your fight.
That's it.
You're trying to win your fight. And it's just not going to be the tactics and the techniques that get it. It's going to be that other stuff. And the good stuff, it's the stuff between the ears.
Yeah,
and that's the piece that wins championships.
Well, and we're talking about, this is going to sound a strange thing, but you guys know that not physically fit, but you got to stay mentally fit as well. And how much of, both of you can answer this, whatever, but how much of your personal daily life do you spend on mental health and keeping yourself mentally healthy? Because if you're not mentally healthy, the rest of it doesn't matter sometimes. You don't have the energy or whatever to do, get up and do the workout. If you're not mentally strong or mentally healthy, physically, you're half the man, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Personally, I put that at the forefront, mental health. We lived such a go life for so long. That was always at the bottom of the priorities, even if there was even a list of priorities.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys hit burnout because of that. And I think that what's important in life in general, shooting, tactics, sports, whatever it is, balance, moderation, that's what we should always be striving for, and that's what we should always be searching for.
Absolutely.
So not just mental health, physical health, spiritual health, all that stuff is all kind of one thing.
It's health, right?
Right.
Just staying healthy.
Exactly.
It's healthy.
It's definitely a balance. Physical health is working out, staying away from the booze, staying away from too much fat food. Like that's easy. You can see that. The mental health is not so easy, but the mental health complements the physical health. If your physical health is not good, that means your mental health can't be good, right? Yeah. But if your physical health is good, chances are you're working on the mental, and sometimes you don't even know it.
Yeah.
Like the days you want to go to the gym, you go to the gym, but you really didn't feel like going, but you got up and went. That's exercising that mental. Now, if you want to be methodical about it, wake up in the morning, have a cup of water, look outside, appreciate, be grateful before you go to the gym, right? Now being purposeful about it.
Well, you've got to, it sounds bad, but you guys, especially in the life that y'all led for 20 something years, every day, I remember I was a long time ago, but every day you try to do a routine because routines sometimes get you through. And if every day's the same day or whatever, you don't count how many days or whatever, but you've got to have time for yourself.
Yeah, man.
It's team. Great. Love that.
Yeah.
Me sometimes is important too.
Yeah.
So taking time for yourself and sometimes you got to put yourself above team just to make sure that you're a part of that team. And I don't think a lot of people these days understand that. I love the fact that the Marine Corps, the military, or in sports teach team, and it is a team, but individuals make up that team. And if one individual is down, what do? You're only as strong as your weakest link.
And here's the thing, man. You're no good to the team if you're not good.
That's it.
If you're not good, now the team will take care of you too. So they can carry you for only so long.
Yeah.
But bro, you gotta have an eye. You gotta take care of yourself because here's a real deal. No one will take care of you better than you can take care of you.
That's it.
And the quicker we learn that, the better of a teammate we can become.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I love this man right here.
Yeah, right.
I love this guy.
Right.
But here's the thing. I can only do so much for Ron. You can only do so much for Ron. Ron can only do so much for Danny. Danny can only do so much for Bo.
Yeah.
Eventually, Danny's got to take care of Danny, or at least get Danny in the right frame of mind to be able to be. Sometimes you got to be ready to be helped and ready to be taken care of also, you know?
Yeah, I look at it like this. You can't just jump into a rip current to save somebody if you don't understand what you're looking at, right, and how to swim.
Yeah.
So part of that, right, you have to have that knowledge first, which would be taking care of yourself first.
Yeah.
So people, selfish, that's a bad word for us, but there is inward, having introspect is important.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have situational awareness outward all day, but where's your situational awareness inside?
Absolutely.
Once you have that, then you can see the world with a bigger set of eyes.
I love that. Real quick, we're going to do some rapid fire here in a second, Clove. Keep going.
Well, yeah, we got a programming note real quick for those that are live. And replay, it's not going to matter.
Yeah.
I mean, you're listening to this. But the EAA guys have been visited by the Gerson guys.
So they're busy.
A meeting.
That's fine.
So we will have no EAA folks today.
We can talk a little Gerson
Well,
here.
we're going to talk EAA.
That's right.
And guns. I'm sure these gentlemen are
Yeah, absolutely.
talk guns.
Before we...
I got to ask Bo a question, bro.
Yeah, man, it's your show, bro. It's
Are
your
you
show.
afraid of cats, bro?
Oh my God. Do you remember that? This dude right here wants to tell this story every time he can.
I have a good answer.
He hasn't been told this story.
I have a good answer.
I'm not talking metaphorical.
No. I'm with you.
No, there's a story, but this guy's really proud.
I'm not afraid of cats, but I respect cats.
Cats are, dude,
Because
cats are
I respect them.
Cats
I don't want to be afraid of cats because that'll hurt. Because I'll be afraid for the rest of my life.
Right.
So
evil.
I like to see. Yes, they are. Bro.
Evil.
We got a buddy here, and we're staying. Me and Ron is staying at one of our buddies' house. Then Clay, Clay's got a cat. Last time we were here, that cat attacked us up and down the stairs. This cat's no bigger than this microphone, but I swear, if that cat can speak English, I was like, yes, sir, yes, no, yeah. Okay, sorry for walking on that side of the staircase. So I respect cats.
I get it. This guy wants to tell this story about us every time he can. You might not remember this.
No, you guys got to
Oh,
request
I
that.
got
It's when we were in South Carolina, we were all just shooting shit on the porch. He'll tell you. He'll take you
I'll tell
on.
it better than anybody. So here we go.
He likes to dramatize shit, just by the
Heard
way.
this, okay? So here's the thing. We're headed to South Carolina. Shithole road, by the way. I'm sorry for you,
Yeah, South Carolina has the worst road system in America.
Terrible, right? Okay, so we're headed to an event, and I'm supposed to be staying, and I get basically homeless. Go figure.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems to be a theme. And these guys go, hey, you can bunk on the couch, right, with us. I'm like, okay, sweet. So I'm in there with a bunch of Marines, right, like, okay. So to be fair, Ron is, I think, done with the bed. He's not a part of this. Well, maybe, but
He was inside. He was
I
inside.
wasn't able to witness.
Ron has an hour and a half stretching routine he has to go through.
I wasn't able to witness Ron, so I can't say that. These other guys, I can tell you for a fact.
Yes, me, you, and Josh were out there just bullshitting on the
So
front porch.
I'm out there and I'm doing my thing, and we're all it's a fairly nice evening.
was
And
nice.
we're sitting out on the porch, and I'm on my laptop, and I'm editing some video, or I'm doing something over there. Not really paying attention, but I'm hearing these stories off to the side, like hardcore gunfight, tip the buckets of your bad motherfuckers, just wrecking shop. Right? And
all the lines that every military guy ever tells, right?
Shit, I'm like, this is like the fucking Justice League, like the picnic table over here, right? These badasses, man, and I'm over here on my fucking laptop, right? All of a sudden, in the echoes of the dark, right? You hear, and every one of us hardcore
We did like, what the fuck was that?
Marines put a
It sounded
hole.
like someone was
They put a
murdered.
hole in the roof of the porch ceiling. They jumped.
It sounded like someone was being murdered.
And it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I didn't flinch. Like, I'm from the country. I'm used to things making weird noises. And I look over at them and they'll tell you. I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you're supposed to be the tip of the spear.
Do you remember when the cat speared all of us on the front porch? And he was loving that shit. He was laughing. I got like,
Hey, I don't know if it was the boogeyman or what. I mean, just that sound. I mean, I don't have a cat, but when I go to a friend's house who has a cat, I know where that cat is at all times.
I'm telling you. So here's the thing. I'm a dog guy, love shepherds and all that. You walk in, doesn't matter how bad your day was, that dog's just gonna love you.
Yeah.
You walk into a cat, if you see the damn thing, he's trying to figure out how to fuck you up.
Right.
And I'm like, you have to earn something with a cat. I don't like that.
It's
That
crazy.
is evil.
You do. You have to figure out,
You're not
like,
a cat guy, are you?
I'm not a cat guy, but like Bo said, I respect
No,
cats.
you gotta respect
Yeah, definitely respect cats
Yeah.
and what they can do.
I'm not afraid of them because I think they sense that, and then it's gonna mess with you even more.
100%.
I'm not afraid because I'm purposely like containing that shit.
I'm the alpha. No, we're not.
But when I go to
Cat's
someone's
the
house that's
alpha.
got a dog, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I break down, right?
Oh
The
man,
cats, I'm like
man, they're
on guard.
real quick. We get some rapid fire, then we'll start going to some EAA
No,
stuff.
go ahead. Do it.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No,
Right? It's a hot. What do you think? Hot dog is it a sandwich?
bread and meat to me, that's something smashed together.
That might be the best answer I ever heard. It's something.
Like, it's bread and meat, I guess.
Hey.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
If you put it on some white bread, some flat bread, get it out of the bun, then it's a sandwich.
2 pieces, right? 2 pieces of bread. It's a
Vertically,
sandwich.
you know,
Would you still call it a hot dog though?
I call it a hot dog, but I don't call it a hot dog sandwich. I just call it a hot
I
dog.
call
Well,
it.
yeah,
I
but that's
call
the
it
thing. We
dog.
never talk about the bread. We only talk about the meat.
The meat.
The
Yeah.
hot dog is
Because I can discard the bread anytime I want,
There you go. Yeah.
and it's still the dog.
You got a rapid fire real quick?
Not particularly.
Not particularly. All right. How about I know he'll get into this. I don't know if you guys are Star Wars guys. Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader?
Ron, yell something.
No, it's,
Are
You
you
said
a,
what's
are
the
you a
rapid
light
fire?
side or
Yeah.
a dark side guy?
You just found a real fan.
oh, I'm,
Jedi or Sith?
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
That's not even part of
that's
it, bro.
fair. That's fair.
hey,
That's fair.
I'm
all right.
Darth Vader.
Darth. That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
Darth Vader because you know why? Here's the thing. He wasn't always dark,
That's right. He's got both,
right? And
and
because
he's a badass.
and because of him, we have
the light.
what we have.
That's it, man.
Without him, what's the story, dog?
The story's not about
A bunch of
Luke.
Jedi's
It's
picking
about-
flowers is
It's
what it
about
is.
Darth and Anakin. That's the story.
That's
of
it.
Star
That's the story.
Wars.
And it wouldn't be Anakin without
That's
a man
it.
Darth.
That's
Plus,
it.
plus, they got all the cool toys. I mean, the Death Star, right?
That's
Come
on,
the TIE fighters. He doesn't want a TIE
Like
fighter.
I said, balance and everything.
That's
You guys
it.
just hit it.
That's it. Last one is a Slim Jim and candy bar.
Oh, hell no.
No.
It's a meat
Yeah.
stick.
Yeah, it's a meat stick. But people say, "Oh, it's in the candy
I'm
section."
glad you said it.
Yeah, it's a meat stick. It's what it is. But people say, "Oh, it's in the candy
No diddy.
section." No, it's not. It's not a candy bar.
Yeah.
A Slim Jim is something you step into.
Snap it to
Oh.
Step into.
brother.
Yeah.
We need to get
Love
the
it.
glasses on.
Right there.
Oh, he's got the glasses. Where are your glasses?
Just keep pointing at Ron for everybody to know. Ron's sitting right there.
My audience knows Ron very well. He's been on many times. You're going to see Ron in an hour and 10 minutes, actually. So be good.
He has a really good Macho Man Randy Savage voice. You should get that up there when he comes back out there.
We're I think he should do the interview at 4:00 in Randy Savage voice the whole time. No hair in your balls if you don't. I'm just saying.
Worried out.
I do.
We are at the EAA booth, and they're here partnered with this on this. So let's talk. like I said, the EA guys got visited by Gaston.
Before we
Oh, yeah,
jump
yeah.
to the EAA, we
Go
got
for
a little time. I got something on that lock.
Oh,
too.
snap. All right, here we go.
But we did have Maddie out there too. I mean, I think something that these guys maybe can give some input. I think both of us guys can too. Let me bring it up. It says here, any chance we get some of our gun rights back now that DJT is back in office? So a little political, but curious how you think the two ways will stand with Trump in office again.
And that's not just Trump; it's having control of the House and Senate as well, and SCOTUS. It could be awesome if they do something with it, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, just being here, and I was telling these guys, I've never seen so many business suits.
Yeah.
And like, I'm talking like, normally it's
Like
ex-gun
suited up.
fighters, but like
Yeah.
business suits making crazy. They got to be making crazy deals. And the only thing I can think of, the reason why is because DKT.
Yep.
Because they don't have to worry about guns being locked away.
Yep.
Right? He's got a great relationship with the NRA.
Yep.
Huge donor. And he's said it publicly. He's proud of it. So as I'm sitting here, this size of this SHOT Show 2025 and all the business folks, I'm talking about C-suites,
Yeah.
just living this place. And I know it's because they see an opportunity for business
100%.
for the coming next 4 years. So you can already see it here.
If nothing else, it's hope, right?
Yeah.
If nothing else, it's hope.
Yeah.
We're gonna make of it what we make of it.
Yeah.
But there's hope that we can actually do something now.
Yeah.
Hope is huge, man.
Yeah, it is. Now we're all feeling it, man. It's felt in every, just the first day signing all the stuff, and I don't want to get too political, but hey man, it's our country, right? And you should be able to speak about how you feel about your country. And us being all service members, for 20-something years, it didn't matter who was in that presidential suite. I was doing the job either way. Now that I'm on the other side, I'm not getting a call to go somewhere to shoot anybody. So I just want to make sure that this equipment that I see before us is going to the right places, and the young men and women that's taking our places are well trained, well equipped, and they got what they need. So I can just chill out and do podcasts and not have to worry about it.
Wouldn't that just be awesome? Hey, what do you do? I'm a podcast for hire guy. That's
right.
all I want to do.
I don't have to worry about anything else because we got great Americans taking care of that.
Yeah. The next generations.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully it's the right one, right?
Yeah.
What about you? What are you excited? What do you think about Trump coming in?
I'm excited about everything. Anytime there's a new opportunity,
Whether it's Trump or whatever, just the regime.
The politics aside, we have rights as citizens. We have rights as human beings. People just need to have, be responsible with their choices, and as long as they're not doing anything that's hurting anybody else, then it's a problem.
I love it. That's the thing, right? Over the last 4 or 5 years, everyone's gotten so sensitive.
Yeah.
And this is going to sound terrible, but you guys remember this. September 11th, 2001 was a terrible day. September 12th, 2001 was pretty amazing. I've never seen anything like that before, where someone be on the side of the road and you had 10 cars stop. Hey, what do you need? Everything good? Everyone flying the flag.
They couldn't make enough flags.
You could not
that
make
day.
enough.
They were printing them out on paper, and people were buying paper posters of flags and putting them in whatever. You just couldn't get enough. That patriotism, the patriotism meter, man, it went there and beyond. It kept spinning almost like an altimeter. You're just losing altitude. That thing
we lost somewhere, somehow we lost that love of us.
We just got weak, bro. Let's be real.
Yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely.
We got soft. We let other countries bully us around.
Bully us.
And
take advantage of
social media became the way that we educate everybody. And everyone got all really everyone got their feelings, man.
Yeah, man.
And the thing is you can't live in your feelings. You gotta lift your head up and face the facts. Life's tough. Life is hard. But get up, walk straight, put your pack back on, keep marching. No one's coming.
Yeah.
No one's coming to save you.
That's right.
That's
and
it.
it didn't take a
That's what
tragedy to
happened.
get people to be able to come together.
Yeah. Well, you sit
We
there.
had a lot of victims and not victims.
Everyone's a victim these days, some sort. And I think that whether you like Trump or not, a lot of people on the other side will sit there and say, I don't understand how this happened. I don't understand how he gained it, how this gained his momentum. He talks America. He talks about whether you like him as a person or not, the message is us. You know what? I'm not going to pay you $3 billion you to be my friend. Do you want to be my enemy?
There you go.
I'm not going to pay you to be my friend anymore. Either you're my friend or you're my enemy, but we're going to take your money and we're going to help us out.
Yeah.
And people don't understand that they take the person, whether you like Donald Trump or not. If you don't respect the message of us, then I don't know what we're doing anymore.
We got to take care of us, man.
Absolutely.
It's time for America to look back within and just look at ourselves and just take care. We got to take care of our citizens, man. We got people out there hurting in every way you can think of. We got people lost, and we need to just take some time, focus in within, make sure we're straight before we can go again help other countries.
Absolutely.
And spend money on their stuff. We got innovation, we got technology, we got some of the smartest, some of the brightest, some of the best fit. Like, let's focus on those folks and see what we can put back together here.
Absolutely.
We want to bring it back to, I guess let's bring it back to some EAA stuff.
EAA, baby, European American Armory.
Yeah. Man, you know, the X series is out here. And, I can't talk about this. Maddie out there. Thanks for all the activity, Maddie. Appreciate it.
I'm not seeing this. I gotta know what Maddie's saying after the podcast.
Well,
Y'all gotta fill me in.
Yeah. They'll be the replay video. He says, there it is, brother. So he's, at least one of you is about the big stick. So, Maddie's been crushing.
Hey, we were the men's department
Real
of the
quick.
Navy. I'm just saying.
And I didn't put this in the chat out there, but just in case somebody hears this replay, decides to tune in tomorrow, the next day. EAA is wanting us to do this. We kind of have a time crunch. We have a schedule. We'll get to a few questions that are relevant to the conversation. But
The conversation was so
if
damn
you're
good.
being silly and if you're asking questions about other brands and that's not what this is about. So with that, I want to talk about. We've got the X series here in the EAA booth. A wide variety of guns, obviously, included in that X series. One of them, which is the Regard X, which I know you have. I've got the Regard.
The Regard is a 92 clone.
And I'm
You
sure
guys
these
are
gentlemen
all
probably
very
have a little
familiar with
experience
92s back in the day. They took what was good about the 92, which was a few things, updated the bad stuff in 92, and it's phenomenal. If you guys haven't had a chance to go pull the trigger of the over here, it's probably the best 92 clone in the world.
If you can call it a clone, right? Because I mean,
It's not really a clone anymore. It's their own
it's
gun.
not really a 92 clone.
Yeah.
It's more of a Beretta Centurion or maybe
Yeah.
Brigadier or something.
Or the
A beefier-
M9
beefier
side
Beretta.
of the Beretta 92.
Yeah.
You guys got to show us the guns.
Yeah, we'll show them out here.
Yeah.
We can't show them live. But, yeah.
Too bad, folks at home.
YouTube, go check out, But yeah,
Missing out on
the Regard X, you've got the Influencer X, the Match X, the 2011 Double Stack 1911, the 2311 Witness, all those things. You guys, I know that you're a big fan of Double Stack 2011s. 1911s in general, you guys still, it's
You
still
say
2
1911,
World
bro.
Wars, right?
Like you say 1911, bro. I just want to eat.
Yeah.
I'm serious. When you said that, I was like, I'm hungry.
So are you, when you think 1911 or even a 2011, is it 45? You look at 9? Like, what
Well,
do you
we
still
were raised
think
on
of?
1911, so I like the 2011 because it's not 1911 anymore, right? So the fact that they have it, now it's double stacked up to capacity. I mean, that was a fun gun to shoot.
Yeah.
It always has been. And then with the technology now that they're putting into a lot of the 2011 brands like Staccato,
Yeah.
it's a fun gun to shoot. I'm a 1911 dude to the day I die. Don't need a lot of ammo. That's what I love about that gun. It forces you to be deadly accurate and very smart with who gets a bullet and why.
Are you a traditionalist with 1911 45 ACP or another?
I'm a traditional.
45.
Traditional. If it ain't broke, so fix it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
He
7
needs to see
pistol
the-
mags and 13 rifle mags. I'm that guy. I am that guy. And I love being that guy because I talk to people all the time. They talk about, and I love more mag capacity. We used to have the mag extenders on our 1911s and all that, but then we always ran into problems because now you got another thing sticking out of your gun that can get hung up. So, it all comes down to I am going to surgically decide very fast who gets a bullet and where.
Yeah.
And I'm not wasting my 45 ammo
on nothing, on air. It's,
Absolutely.
my bullet will never just sail through the air, not hit something.
Yeah.
So, you know, and in real life, you know, we've been in some gun battles. You know, I didn't need to shoot somebody with my 45 7 times and run dry.
Yeah.
That was my backup pistol.
No, yeah.
If I wanted to be my primary when I was doing some boat work, still, I'm not by myself. It's impossible to run dry. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Everyone's trying. Hey, if there's someone to
Somebody
shoot,
else has
every
got
round
something
counts.
for you.
my boys
We're
want
not
to eat
alone,
too.
and every round counts.
My boys want to eat
Absolutely.
too. So like, I love that. I love that 45 because I think it really forces you to be deadly accurate. Again, no one's coming to save you. You don't have a lot of capacity for ammo, so you have to be smart, quick, fast, and do the job.
Yep. Influencer X, I think you might like that one.
Yeah, the Influencer X, that's the one I've got. Of course, you know, you say you're the traditionalist. I do. I like the 45 ACP cartridge. And PCC is badass, completely badass.
Yeah, 45
The Influencer
P60 is
X,
kind of a cool thing too.
the Influencer X that I've got is a 38 Super. And while not traditional, it's a cool
Yeah.
it's a cool cartridge.
Yeah.
So, and in other countries, they gotta have that because they can't have the 45 ACP. Oh, it's military. Okay, whatever. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. So EAA's brought out up to 13 different models new to the SHOT Show. I understand why the industry's had a little bit of a setback the last year. It's been a rough year or two. There's a lot of companies here with a lot of cool stuff. I don't know if any more companies can say they have 13 brand new models for SHOT Show. It's pretty awesome, man.
Wow.
So we'll show you all the stuff out here when we get done.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go do that here pretty quick.
let's do that real quick. Real
I
quick.
want to play with stuff. It's fucking SHOT Show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bo, real quick, man. Thanks for coming
Yeah,
on.
man, my pleasure,
Where
brother.
people can find you, if they want to get you for coaching or just whatever.
Yeah,
Where can
yeah.
people find you?
Hey, you can send me email, Andre.Bozier, Andre.Bosier@gmail. You can check me up on Instagram, Andre_Bozier. I'm not hard to find, like Deion Sanders say. I got time. So hit me up. You know, you want to do some training, one-on-one, get your team right. I'm here, man.
Absolutely. Danny, once again, man, it's great seeing you. It's been a couple of years.
Good to see you again.
But where can people find you? I know you got a lot of stuff going on,
Yeah,
a lot of training, and if you need help with some Mitchell defense stuff or record stuff, they can get a hold of you that way as well.
Absolutely, anything. My email is daniel.drayer@gmail.com. My last name is DRAHER. And Instagram, also softfleet_hypeman. Just get a hold of me on.
It's the greatest handle ever.
I know,
buddy.
man.
It's the greatest handle ever.
I love me some softfleet. I love it.
Yeah. Corp, you got anything?
Yeah, just keep in mind if you are watching live tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, we'll be back here. Who knows who the guest will be? He'll pop in and wave or whatever the hell happens because we are live at SHOT Show.
We just adapt and overcome, man. We just gotta go with the flow.
And then we obviously we're out of pocket, and the podcast we attempted here yesterday went further south the longer we tried to fix it or whatever.
It got worse.
So we will make that up to not only EAA but everybody out there. We'll make that one up on Friday. You will get your 3 episodes live from the EAA booth before it's all said and done.
Absolutely.
That one will not happen at the same time. So watch the schedule. More likely late morning.
If you watch the
Pacific
notifications, they'll
time,
come
by the
up.
way. Pacific Vegas time, late morning. That's when we should do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys, for watching. Bo, Danny, once again, thanks for
Thanks,
jumping
brother.
in.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you in a few minutes, buddy. Get out there, be more proficient with your firearms. Enjoy your freedoms of being an American, one of which is to keep and bear arms. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. Later.